be iterative loop, that is for I is equals to 1 to n, do fact is equals to I into fact. So this will repeatedly perform till the condition satisfies, till the nth value. And step 3, end of for loop. And step 4, return the fact value. In step y, you have to stop. This process we have learnt it earlier itself, so I'm not going to teach you about this iterative process. Next we are going to know a recursive way of finding a factorial. The factorial of a n which is equals to 1 if n is equals to 0, if otherwise n into factorial of n minus 1. So let us look at into a algorithm. Step 1, if n is equals to 0, then fact is equals to 1. If the given n is equals to given n value is equal to 0, and it will return fact is equals to 1. Or else the step 2, else fact is equals to n into factorial of n minus 1. And the step 3, we are going to end up the if statement, that is the condition. And in the step 4, we are going to return a fact. And in the step 5, we are going to end the algorithm. Now let us try to implement the above recursive way of finding a factorial algorithm with an example. Let n value is equals to 5. Now factorial is a function int 5. If 5 is equals to 1, if this given condition is false, return 5. Obviously the given condition is false because 5 is not equals to 1. The result is 5, and it returns 5. It returns 5. Else return 5 into factorial of 4. In this case, which is going to return a function result as of 120. See, when this function returns 5 into factorial of 4, immediately the function factorial of int of 5 will call factorial 4. Again, this arrow indicates the function is calling